Mesoionic compounds 4, I will be dealing with the certain types of the reactions. And okay, in this mesoionic compounds I'll be dealing with the certain reactions. So let's see with that reactions. Here we are dealing it with the mesoionic 1 to 3 oxadiazolium 5 folates, that is your sidenones. And so this 1 2 3 oxadiazolium 5 folate, it's we have to write the resonating structure of it. Okay, so this is commonly known as sidenones because these were first by timely it is prepared by the Earl and McNay in 1935 with the University of Sydney in Australia. So this sidnone is prepared in Australia, University of Sydney. Okay. So remember this, how you will do is first you are writing in the sidnone of it. Okay, sidnone structure of 1 2 3 oxadiazolium 5 folate structure is this one. And then if you have to represent in this form, like if you have to show the bonds with the breaking of this positive charge, then this structure will be represented in this form. Okay, first is this structure, then the O minus, this minus charge will come back and make it as a double bond. This bond will shift and make it as a carbanion. Okay, in the second canonical structure. And once you are generating the carbanion, on this minus charge will again shift here, and then this bond will go away, like it will give you the negative charge. Let me show you. So here what happens is this minus charge will bounce back, and then this bond will shift and it will give you the charge. Once you are getting the negative charge over here, or after the formation of the negative charge in the nitrogen atom, then again this negative charge will come back, make it as a double bond, that is you are getting the nitroso compound on, and then this bond gets cleaved out by the formation of your carbanion again. Okay, and once the carbanion is formed over here, one second, so this carbanion will shift back, make it as a bond, and then this bond will neutralize the positive charge of the nitrogen atom, resulting you in this structure formation. Okay, this is your fifth structure, that is your final structure. So with the help of the mesoionic compound 1 2 3, what is the product obtained over here, that we are going to study in this type of reaction, whether the reaction is taking place or not. Like if we are doing the canonical form structures, as at that time whether we are getting a reaction or not, we are taking this. Okay, so here what we will do is, there are certain cases wherein the scientists have run the research. So what they will do is, they will take these compounds and then they will treat in with some of the alkenes, alkynes and all, and then they will do the thermal reaction as well as sometimes photochemical reaction, irradiation reactions. Okay, so when they will do that, when there is a peak of the proton NMR or IR in certain peaks in that certain range, if they are getting that particular range's peaks, means that particular compound will be present. Okay, because of that peaks, these compounds, if it is present, then only the reaction will take place. If there is no such peaks, is if we are doing the reactions also, if we can't see the peaks, that time the reactions will not or takes place. Okay, and then moving on to synthesis part, you can study the NMR, IR from N-nitroso alpha amino acid. Here we are taking the amino acid. First we will take the amino acid, and then if we will do the nitrosation, then we will synthesize the nitroso amino acid. Okay, alpha amino acid. So here what happens in the first case is, we are taking the amino acid. If we will do the nitrosation, nitrosation means you are taking the HNO2, nitrous reaction, that is in presence of HNO2, if you are taking the HNO2. Okay, so here what happens, okay, so here one of the water molecules, that is your H and oxygen, one atom from the oxygen and one atom from the hydrogen from here. Okay, this one will go and bind with one of the H and one oxygen. Okay, when this will cleave out as the water molecule, then so when this will cleave out as the water molecule, then the nitrous group will go and bind in the nitrogen atom. Then what happens here, one of the water gets cleaved out on the addition of HNO2. Okay, so here you are getting NO will be remaining over here. So that will go and bind over here, reaching to the nitroso alpha amino acid formation. Okay, first step is the formation of alpha amino acid, and then you are doing the acetylation reaction, that is with the help of the acetic anhydride. Right, so here what happens is, when you are treating it with the acetic anhydride, here one of the CH3COOH gets cleaved out. Okay, so when that CH3COOH, one second. Okay, so after doing the acetylation, in the presence of the acetic anhydride, one of the acetic acid gets cleaved out. Okay, CH3COOH. Okay, when it gets cleaved out, it will result in this formation. And again, if you are treating it with the trifluoroacetic acid, that is your CF3COOH, when you will treat it with the TFAA, then the ring closure will takes place. Okay, so here what happens, this bond will shift over here, and then this will get cleaved out. CH3COO minus will get cleaved out. Moving on to next slide with the alkynes, how we are taking the sidnone. This can be represented as in this structure formation. When it is treated with the alkyne ring arrangement, so here what happens, remember this structure, whenever you are seeing the, here the mechanism is not required, so I have not given you the mechanism in any of this kind of reactions. Okay, if it was required, I would have given you. So here what happens here is, this is just a simple cycloaddition reaction, which you don't have to worry too much. As if you have studied the cycloaddition reactions, you will get to know. Alright, first if you are doing the cycloaddition reaction, and you have to write in the bond formation, this charge you have to replace it by the bond. One of the bond will come over here and one of the bond will come over here. And then if it has to do the cycloaddition reaction, and then you can do it like this, and then there is a formation of the byproduct over here. Okay, first the bicyclic product will be formed, this adduct, and later when this carbon dioxide is getting cleaved out, that means when this bond shifts over here, this bond will shift, and then this bond again shifts over here. With the cleavage of this moiety, that is your CO2 molecule, when it gets cleaved out, then you will result in the pyrazole formation. Alright, once this pyrazole is formed, this is also similar to this form. If you will rotate this structure a bit, you are getting this one, that is this pyrazoles. Okay, and then moving on to photochemical cycloaddition reaction, and again you are taking this mesoionic compound, and then if you are doing the radiation, then again what happens, this minus charge will shift here, and then this bond is, it is like intramolecular reaction within the system itself. The reaction is going to takes place. This bond will shift and make it as a new bond with the nitrogen atom, and then meanwhile this bond will neutralize the positive charge of the nitrogen atom, and then you will result in diazo compound. And then again you have to do the ring opening reaction in this step, this nitrogen which is having a lone pair of electron will move back and it will make it as a triple bond. Meanwhile, there is a cleavage of this sigma bond over here. This sigma bond will cleave out and then you will result in negative charge in the nitrogen atom. Okay, once you will get back this negative charge, and then the next step is the generation of the carbanion. So this minus charge will shift back and then it will result in a bond formation. This bond will shift and it will give you the negative charge in the carbon atom. And once you will get the carbon atom, carbon ion is formed, then there is the attack of an alkyne over here. Okay, so how you will attack is, this negative charge will go and attack to the carbon atom of your alkyne, and then this one of the bond will go and attack to the nitrogen atom. Meanwhile, there is the neutralization of the positive charge of nitrogen atom. Sorry. Then after doing the whole process, you will result in this product formation. This E is nothing but CO2 Me. Okay, this E represents CO2 Me. Next slide, that is your thermal cycloaddition with the benzene. You are taking the benzene and then if you are treating it with the mesoionic compound. So what happens here is, it is a simple addition reaction. The benzene is going and attacking with this mesoionic compound, and then you will result thermally you will result in this cycloaddition product. Okay, then moving on to sidnones with the isoprene. So you are taking sidnones with the isoprene in unit. If you will take this, there are two adduct formation. One is the gadget like product formation, adduct 1, product 1, and then the one more will be your 3 isopropenyl 1 phenyl pyrazole formation. Okay, two product formation. Remember, with the isoprene, when it is treated with the sidnone, then there are two formation. One is gadget product formation and one more is 3 isopropenyl 1 phenyl pyrazole. Then moving on to photochemical reaction. Here what happens here is, there is one nitrile imine intermediate formation. Okay, when you will take the sidnone, that is your 1,2,3 oxadiazolium 5-folate, in the absence of the external dipole aerophile, like we are not taking any of the dipole aerophiles, like either it can be an alkynes or any substituents, hence with like reagents or anything like that. And so upon treatment with the light irradiation, and this charge will shift it, and this bond will go and attack to the nitrogen atom, and this bond will neutralize the positive charge of the nitrogen atom. Okay, so you will result in this adduct formation, and again there is a cleavage of the CO2, evolution of the carbon dioxide, and when this bond shifts over here, and then there is a cleavage of CO2, this bond shifts, and with the elimination of CO2, you will result in this formation. Okay, diazides. And then again, when you will break this bond, this bond will shift over here. Okay, and then there is a cleavage of this bond. Once this bond is getting cleaved, you will generate the nitrile imine formation, and the nitrile imine, and which will have the negative charge since it has the two bonds attached in it. So here what happens here is, there are two possibilities. One is you are taking the two molecules of nitrile amine. When you will take the two molecules, then in this product formation, and then if you will treat it with the carbon dioxide, this negative charge will go and attack to the carbonyl carbon of your CO2, and then there is a cleavage, then there is shifting of the O minus, thus, and then the cyclization will lead you this product. Okay, and then one more is 2 molecules of this is, if you will take, then this nitrogen which is having a lone pair of electrons. Recording. Then what happens here is, there is a cyclization reaction which is taking place. Is the lone pair of electron in the nitrogen atom will again go and attack over here to this one of the nitrogen atom. Meanwhile, what happens here is, this double bond will shift, and then this bond will shift. Okay, resulting you in this product formation. And once this product is formed, what happens here is, I have written the two structures as same. So this and this is similar. So with the cleavage of the alkyl nitrite over here, if you will see, this gets cleaved out, R dash N, and when this alkyl nitrite will get cleaved out, you will get back your mesoionic compound, that is your Sidnone. Moving on to next reaction, that is with the irradiation of 1,2,3 oxidizolium 5-folate with the dienes, cyclopentadiene. In the presence of light, what happens here, again there is a cycloaddition reaction which is taking place to yield two products. One is your 2-pyrazolene and then 2-vinyl pyridine. Okay, and then in the next reaction we are taking the Sidnone and then we are treating it with the CS2. Upon irradiation, again there is a two product formation. One, it is like the sulfurization reaction. Okay, the addition of the sulfur will take place over here, and then leading to the two product formation. Two adducts will be formed when it is treated. Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Like and subscribe.